In this video, we are going to see how to import data from JSON file or how to connect Power BI to JSON files. Before we try to implement this JSON connection with the Power BI, we will try to understand what is JSON. So if you go to the official website of this JSON, you can see what is JSON. There is some information given about this JSON, and you can learn all these things, and it's not that hard as well. It is very useful, means you can say JSON is a JavaScript object notation, and it is a lightweight data interchange format, one of the data format you can say, and it is easy for humans to read and write, and also it is easy for machines to parse and generate. You can say this is a subset of JavaScript programming language. If you are aware about the JavaScript, it is almost similar. So we can easily relate with the JavaScript. So it is a subset of the JavaScript language, and basically it has two structures, which is a collection of name and value pair. So this is important to understand. It is just a name and value. It is considered as one object, and in one object has a name and value things. So this is important to understand. There are all the information given, what is JSON, element, value, object, and everything is given. We can go for each one of this, and it does have some diagrams which shows syntax, how it is there. We can understand that, and this is very easy to learn this as well, and we can use this like at many places as well. Now let's try to see the data file which is available with me. Now this is one file which is available here, where we do have this cells is one more main objects. Everything you can say starts with curly bracket. So start is with the curly bracket, end is also with the curly bracket. You can see, and then this is the first key, and in that it does have this square bracket. So basically we can say that the sales is a one type of a table, and in that table we do have this key and value. When it says key and value, so this key is region. That means you can relate that with the table as a table a column name. Then its value is something which is this one. Then another column name or another key value which is here, which is again having its value, and then transactions. So this is another column name you can say, and it does have this different values different. So we can embed any of this in the JSON, where basically we do have this date and volume again as a two separate key and values. So we do have all these things, and this kind of hierarchy we can maintain in this JSON file, and we will see how this gets imported in our Power BI. Now I do have this Power BI as a fresh project. I'm just open. I don't have anything here. I'm just going to here get data, go to the more option here. Here there are so many options which are available here. We can see many options available here. If you can just click on this JSON, JSON is one thing which is available here. Just click on this JSON and connect. Now we have to give that file which is there. The query editor opens. Now when we import it, you can see these are the different options which are available. It is automatically converted. Now you can see what are the applied status. So this is the way it is imported, and you can see source is something which is just a list of values where you can see, and this is something which is converted, means basically the first step when we connect to the JSON file, it will appear like this, and it will be we can convert it into table, but this is automatically done by the tool. Now we can say this is the converted to table like this, but there is just one field which is available as sales. Then sales is expanded, which is having other records like, then again it is expanded, and then you can see actual values which are coming for the sales region and sales volume, and the sales transaction is still in that list mode. So we can see that sales transactions is expanded. Now sales transaction is something which is again a record now, but we can expand it again, and then that it is showing like this. So whatever you can see, sales transactions was like date and volume was the last thing, so that's why it was showing a list for that, and then it was lastly it is expanded. And the last final step which is applied was for this data types, sales transactions is converted to number, and sales volume has also been converted to whole number. So this way, this data type has also been changed, and now we can see, means we are ready with the data set. So this is how we import. Now we will try to create some visualizations. So let's just close and apply. Now, when once we have applied the changes to the query editor, you can see various fields which are available here. Means you can see if you just expand it, we do have a cell regions, transactions, volume, values, and now we can try to create one of the visuals here. Let's try to add one visual here. I'm just adding it here, and let's try to add transaction volume to the values field. A region maybe at the region field. You can see this is something which is appearing now, and this is how we can connect our data source. This is how this chart is built, and how we can connect to the JSON files. So this way we can do this. There are so many data sources, but this JSON is also one important data source where we can connect to the Power BI, and from there it can be taken. So whenever we wanted to do the JSON connection, we can do in this way. I hope whatever steps I have given here is helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, do let me know in comment section. If you like my video, then please like it and share it with others as well. Thank you for watching.